Hey folks, daily Landsblog for the 9th of February, 2020, 9th of February. That's a special date of my life. Case, you want to announce it?
Wrigley turns 1 today.
Wrigley Landsberg, 1-year-old today. What a joy he has been. What a gift he is. And hey, if you don't like dogs, don't get a dog. But if you do kind of like dogs, you will love the dog when you get the dog, because there's some kind of bond that you feel with them. And especially, like I've said before, if you struggle or battle, I don't want to say struggle, if you battle something like depression, then on those days when you just don't feel like communicating with anyone, communicating with your dog is awesome because they don't expect anything. Yesterday I spoke about suicide, and we're going to talk a lot about suicide because it's SickNotWeak. We're kind of sharpening our message, and we're looking to try to make at least a tiny bit of difference. We're trying to save one life, and it seems as though it's been an incredibly difficult formula or combination for people to crack. We got a lot of response to it because everybody relates to suicide, and in particular, the response to a police officer taking his own life. You know, suicide becomes so difficult to understand because also of the idea as a parent and as a husband and as a son and as a brother, it seems totally illogical that I would ever do something to hurt the people that I love the most. It seems totally illogical that I could make the assumption that they're going to be okay by my death or because of my death. And I've been thinking a lot about that. And it seems to me that the most logical answer is, and I haven't experienced this, so I don't know, but the most logical answer is that when we really struggle with mental health, when we really struggle with, I said struggle again. You're supposed to yell at me, Case.
I'm supposed to hit you.
Yeah. And when we really battle with depression, we no longer see the good in ourselves. We no longer like ourselves. We no longer love ourselves. We no longer see our worth. We kind of just, we just don't like much about ourselves. So if you apply that then to other people, we would think, well, I don't like myself. I don't feel useful. I don't feel relevant in any aspect of my life. Therefore, why would other people miss me if I don't have much to offer? If I don't like me, then why would you like me? And sure, you may think that you like me. You may think that you love me, but in the end, you'll be better off without me because, let's face it, what do I offer you except for a sad face? What else do I offer you? And sometimes in our heads, the answer is not much. Does that make sense?
Are you asking me? Because I wasn't listening.
You weren't listening.
So,
see, I respect that.
Someone else is going to have to answer that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand as best I can suicide, because I think until we start to understand it, we're not going to be able to prevent it. Help us understand. Tell us if you have been there, if you've considered it, and you know that there's people who love you. How did you rationalize that in your head? SickNotWeak.com, 24/364. We're here because it's Wrigley's birthday. That's why we're here. Hey, Riggs, happy birthday. He's sleeping.
He's tired. Tomorrow.
Too much partying.